All right, so let's start. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our learning hour session. I'm Adib, and I'm delighted to be your host for today's session. We are honored to have our expert trainer, Mr. Nizam, who will be sharing valuable insights on Excel basic, key formulas, and foundations for beginners. During the session, please feel free to ask questions. Mr. Nizam will address all the questions at the end of the session. As a reminder, please keep your microphones muted throughout the session to avoid any disruptions. Without further ado, I hand over the floor to Mr. Nizam.
Okay, thank you, Adib. All right. So welcome to the session. So you're going to be going to stay in this live for with me for 1 hour. Okay, started from 11 a.m. until 12. All right. Okay, I hope this session will give you benefits that will help you to understand and will start your 2025 more handsomely. So so without further ado, let me share my screen so that you can see. I prepared some slides for you, so easy for you to follow. All right, here's my slides. Okay, good, guys. I'm going to talk about this Excel basic key formulas and function for the beginners. Okay, so when I say about beginning, most of the time when we talk about Excel, people thought that they know everything about the Excel. But the thing is, they are not really understand what they do in their Excel. Most of the time, what they do is they will follow whatever template that given to them in Excel. And sometimes the solution that you find from online did not help you to solve any of the issue. Or maybe it helped you to solve issue only for not for permanently. They are not solving your problem permanently. All right. So let's start with some things. Okay, from here I'm going to tell you about the introduction to the Excel. Okay, and then the Excel formula for beginners, certain Excel formulas. Okay, and that formula consists of text function, date and time function, logical function, and lookup and reference function. Okay, guys, believe me. Okay, throughout the years of using Excel, most of the time you only need this kind of formula. Most of the time, you only need this kind of formula. As a normal user, okay, as an office user, office worker, most of the time, we only need text function, date and time function, logical function, lookup and reference functions. Okay, and another one is arithmetic form function, such as sum, count, average, yada, yada, yada. Those are the formula that mainly used by us. Okay, so we don't use any kind of fancy formula. And for your information, some formula, okay, been updated by Microsoft, and certain formula is taken out by Microsoft because it is not really not a proper method, but it is not really function anymore. And some of the function used by previous software. Okay, so now let's start with the first one, introduction to the Excel. Okay, so this is the introduction of the Excel, and we all know that, okay, Excel, they got their ribbons, they have their formula bars, and they have their worksheet. Okay, Excel ribbons, formula bar, and their worksheet. Okay, let me explain to you about the ribbon. When I say about ribbon, I hope you understand what is ribbon. Okay, because sometimes people forget what is a ribbon. Okay, so find this one first. Zoom. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Where do I put that? Let me turn on that one first. Okay, turn on already. Okay, good. Now. Okay, guys, this part is actually the ribbon. Okay, this part is a ribbon. And ribbons, okay, ribbon consists of multiple tabs here. We got home, insert, page layout, etc. And if you realize I have some extra tab here, which is power pivot, this I won't discuss for today. And guys, sometimes you see on your tab of your ribbon here, you see there are some extra or what we call as context to ribbon that only appear because of certain circumstances, only appear because of certain costs, or only appear because of certain things that you do. Example, when you insert a picture, you can see there's a new context to ribbon, that picture tools. Okay, and if you insert a table, it should show table. Guys, when we talk about tables, right? When we talk about tables, always remember, table is a table. Table is not the one that you call as a table. Okay, when I say about that, okay, what does that mean? Okay, that means like this. It means like this. Okay, example, if here I got number, here I got data 1, maybe, and here I got maybe date. Maybe, I don't know what. I just assume some data that I have in here. Okay, let me zoom it up. Okay, good. Let's say I got here number 1 and number 2, number 3, number 4. Here, maybe I got some data, maybe 24, 23, sorry, 67, maybe 45. And these are maybe the dates, maybe 3rd of 2nd of 2025, 2015, maybe here, maybe 7th of 8th of 2018, maybe. Oh, wrong area. It's okay. Okay, here maybe 7th of 8th of 2018, maybe, and here maybe 5th of 9th of 2020, and here maybe 3rd of 1st of 2025. Okay, guys, this is not a table. Even though you do this, you create a border and you change this one to any other color. You change this one to any other color. Let's say change to this color. No, I don't want high contrast. I want normal one. Okay, here. Or maybe you change like this. Guys, believe me, this is not a table. Whoever called this is a table, this is not a table. Okay, so don't make these beginner's mistakes. Most of us will make mistakes by calling this as a table. You remember, you call this as a table, but it is in fact not a table. Like your car. Okay, let's say I'm driving a Proton Saga and I call my Proton Saga BMW, and people will laugh because people know that, oh, that is Saga, not BMW. But this is what happened in Excel. You keep on calling this a table, but guys, this is not a table. A table should show contextual ribbon on top of here, showing that this is a table. Okay, example of a table, it should looks like this. Oh, sorry. Oh, salah tekan. Sorry. Pump. Guys, this is a table. Why? When I click inside this data, there is contextual ribbon called as table design. That is a table. Okay, again. Let's say I have this. Pump. Yes, okay. So these two, see, when I click inside the second one, there's no table. That means this is not a table. That is just a data. When I click here, that is a table. Yeah, this is a table. All right. So remember that this is a table. This is not a table. Even though you call it as a table, or anyone in your company call it as a table, your friend call it as a table, even though your neighbor called that as a table, this is not a table. This is just a simple data. Okay, don't be confused with that. So that's the ribbon in your in your Excel. Okay, in your Excel. Yeah. Now we have this formula bar. This is the formula bar. This part is formula bar, where you can write formula. Okay, you can write formula, and we show you data that you see. Okay, example. In here, when I type 45, I see numbers, and that is a number. But when I type something like this, equal, RAND, a formula. I write a formula in there. Okay, yeah, I see a number, 0.94262. And I see a number, but in formula bar, it doesn't show number. For you, you saw numbers, but for Excel, it saw formula. There are two different things. Remember, whatever things that you see doesn't mean the same thing as what Excel saw. Okay, remember that. Okay, we always get confused. We thought that, oh, whatever I see means this is what Excel understand. No, Excel don't understand you. Remember me. Okay, Excel don't understand you. And this world doesn't revolve around you. Okay, same like if I do this one equal and I point to the top one, enter, and I call this is 45. Yeah, I call this as 45. But Excel call this as a reference. Okay, Excel call this as a reference. Okay, so you see 45, Excel saw something else. Compared to the data that I key in and I type 45, you see 45, Excel saw 45. So remember, things that you see doesn't mean is it the same as what Excel saw. Okay, remember that. Okay, that is the formula bar, and the last one is the worksheet. Okay, the worksheet. All right. So worksheet is actually this one. Okay, this is your worksheet. See, I have one single worksheet, and I can add multiple worksheet here. If I click here, I can add multiple worksheet. Worksheet, worksheet. Worksheet is like a page. It's like a page in your Excel workbook, but it is not actually a page. It looks like a page, but it is not a page. Okay, when we talk about page, remember, there are two. It depends on the context. The first context is page in printing. Second one is page in Excel as whole. If page in print, you go to file, you go to print, here's where you print. This is your page in print. Okay, but in Excel, page is like this: sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4. Each of these sheet, you can rename it based on whatever you like. But remember this, your formula don't care about your sheet name. Remember that. Sheet name only used by you. When you write a formula, you are the one who will refer to the sheet name. But Excel formula will never refer to it. Okay? Understand? So that is sheet, ribbon, and formula bar. A simple one. Okay, good. All right, go to the second sheet. Here. Okay. This is the overview of the interface. Let me put this on. Okay, just back. Let me see my screen. Okay, so here's the basic navigation. You can navigate your cell by using your arrow key, or by using your mouse navigation, or by using your shortcut. Cell navigation. This is a cell, a single cell. Okay, and this cell refer to this. Okay, when I say G5, it is a reference. Okay, a small box here is a cell. When I say G5, it is a reference. Okay, G5 reference. And if you want to see the name of this reference, you want to know the name of this cell, it is actually shown in your formula bar, not formula in the name range here, your name box there. Okay, that shows you the name of that reference. That's why if I say, oh, refer to A2, that means we know, oh, A2 is this part, which this cell's reference indicates by column and by row number. Okay, we have column started from A until XFD, which is equal to almost 16,000. And we have row from number 1 until 1 million, almost 1 million. Mostly, there's a little bit of 1 million, okay? So this is your reference, how you can move around, okay? So if you want to move, you want to do selection in your Excel, look at your cursor. Your cursor, actually, we have 3 types of cursor. Okay, we got 3 types of cursor. Okay, you see, this is the big cursor. Okay, you see my cursor is right, very thick plus sign. This is a selection cursor. Okay, this is your selection cursor, which means you can do selection. Select, yeah, you want to select, just use that kind of cursor. If you move your cursor at the edge of this box, of your cell box, this becomes move cursor. Okay, again, let's say if I move my cursor here, it becomes move cursor, which I can move my cell. I can move my data. I can move my reference. Okay. Now, one more. If I move my cursor at this edge, there's a small thin plus sign. You click and drag. That is fill handle. You can fill down or you can fill to your right. Okay, so that's the kind of cursor lah. So, and then mouse navigation by using your mouse cursor. Okay, another one is by using your shortcut. Okay, so shortcut in Excel, there are plenty of shortcut you can use in your Excel. Okay, there's plenty of shortcut that you can use in Excel. Okay, let me show you one shortcut that people love so much. Okay, I key in some data in here. Okay, here like that. I just enter some data. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, now maybe this is the data one. Okay, Maybe this is my data 2. Okay, so now I want to know the total for data 1 plus data 2. And also I wanted to know the total of all data 1 and all data 2. And also I wanted to know the total of data 1 total plus data 2 total, the grand total. So see, I want to know the total for this data. I will show you one good shortcut that you can try to use in your work. Okay, see, I got total here. And to make this one looks nice, I will make a box here so you can see clearly. Okay, just some boxes, not a special box, just a simple box. Okay, so don't make it too complicated. All right, so just put here, make this as a box. Okay, here. So now I want to know what is the total of data 1 plus data 2, and also I want to know what is the total for data 1 and also total of data 2, and I wanted to know what is the total of data 1 total plus data 2 total. Let me show you a trick. It's very simple. You just use this selection. Okay, make sure you cursor in selection. When I say selection, this means you have to do selections like this. Select. Okay, once it have selected, you just press alternate plus. Done. Again, you just select like this. And then alternate plus. Done. Okay, that's your total. Ta-da! Okay, that is a shortcut for your auto sum. That is shortcut for your auto sum. All right, so next. Okay. Sorry, I have to go a little bit faster. Okay. So commonly in Excel, we use for budgeting, good. Financial analysis, good. Data tracking, good. Reporting, good. Guys, you look at my 4 points here. Only for budget, financial analysis, data tracking, and reporting. There is no form design. If you create forms by using Excel, stop doing that because you are doing it wrongly. We don't use Excel for, because I wiped on my screen just now. Okay, we don't use Excel for form creation. Stop doing that. If in your company, they use that method, change. Please change. All right, next. Okay, good. So now, these are the essential formula that used by beginner. Okay, first, sum function, average function. Okay, I will show you how to use sum function and I will show you how to use average function. Okay, let's see, if I want to do sum, let's say I want to use sum for this, in Excel, you can start formula with equal. You can start formula with plus. You can start formula with alias. You can start formula with minus. Okay? You can start formula with all of these 4 icons. You can start with alias. Let's say you want to do sum, just type SUM. You see, I have started the formula already. So now, if I want to start with plus, SUM, there you go. I start a formula with sum. And if I want to start with minus, SUM, yeah, it become a formula sum like that. And guys, the best way, you start with equal. You just start with equal. And then just type SUM. See, the more I type, the suggestion become lesser and lesser. Okay, see, if I type S, all the formulas started with S. U, it become less. M, less. I, lesser and lesser. The suggestion will become lesser and lesser. Let's say you don't know what formula you want to use. You can go to, but it is not advised by me to use this method because it will stop you from having a more advanced features in formula. But yeah, you can try it. Okay, in here function, you can find from. You say you want to do total, it will suggest to you formula started for total, subtotal. Okay, just find that. Okay. Or you can use your AI, your Copilot, to ask how to sum data, how to total data. Remember, guys, equal, I just use SUM. Guys, I want to choose sum here. You can use your mouse by double click here. Or you can use your button tap on your keyboard, thumb, tap. Okay, you see, in sum here, these are the arguments. Remember, these are the arguments. Okay, in Excel, if you see in arguments, there's no symbol in these arguments. This means a mandatory argument. if you see argument with bracket, square bracket like this is optional argument. That means if you don't fulfill the argument, it's okay. And lastly, you see there's 3 dotted there. That means this formula can be expanded. Okay, so in this case, I'm choosing number 1. Okay, if I put a comma, because number 1 is my first argument, I put a comma, you see, now my number 2 is still optional. It becomes number 3 because this formula is expandable. It's able to expand. I click here, there you go. Oh, Nizam, how about the number 3? You see, because number 3 is optional because there's square bracket in the formula, in the argument, sorry. Just press enter. Done. So that's your total. Okay, guys, this is a formula. Okay, let's say you're done with this. You can just drag down this formula. Okay, remember your cursor. This is your selection cursor. This is your move cursor. Your fill handle. Click and drag down. It fills. Oh, you want to drag until the end? Yes, you may. There you go. Okay, so this is how we use sum. Okay, so let's say you want to use average. Okay, average. Average is actually sum divided by count equal average. Average have similar argument like sum. You see, still number 1, number 2, number 3, because this is aggregate formula. Okay, let's say I choose number 1, comma, number 2, enter. That means the average for these two numbers is 57. If I drag down this data, it shows all the average for all of this data. Guys, in Excel, remember this. Make sure when you want to use average, there is no blanks. Make sure when you want to use average, there is no blanks and there is no text in your data that you want to average, or else your average will confirm give you wrong answer. It confirm give you wrong answer. Do not have blanks. Do not put text. What then? If there's no data, then how? No data means 0. That is the average. You know why? If you don't put 0, it will divide by 2 only. It should divide, sorry, it will divide by 1. It should divide by 2. That's why I put a 0 there. Okay, remember. Okay, this is a very basic knowledge that you have to know. Okay, that is about sum and average. Okay, let's go next. Okay, this one's nothing. This is important. Okay, next. Count and count A. Let's say, I want to count a data. I want to count how many data do I have in here. Here, I'm going to use count. Okay, zoom out a little bit. Okay, I want to use count. Count, average, and sum is a common formula that we use. Equal count. I use count. I select from this data and ta-da, it shows there is 5 data. Okay, it's very simple. Guys, remember, if you put blanks, it shows 4 data. If you put 0, it shows 5 data. Remember that. Okay. Oh, Nizam, but this is the attendance, but people type normally. When you say normally to me, I know where do you learn. Don't say normally. There's no normal in handling data. Okay, there's always fact in handling data. Oh, Nizam, they put MC when there's no data. It means the reason he's not coming. The problem is, you see, it shows you 4. Because you're using count. Count only count numbers. Remember? Don't put text. Don't put blanks. That's the rules. Okay, so here, another one is count A. What is count A? Count A, basically, count all. A stands for all. Basically, count stands, but actually, A is for arithmetic, okay? Equal count A. I choose count A. I choose this data. I type enter. It's still counted at 5. Why? Because if we count text and number. But guys, don't be happy now. I know. Oh, Nizam, if that's the case, in this one, I will use average A. Yeah, average A. Yeah, but you know, this average, normal average, only use count, do not use count A. But if you put blanks, it shows 4. Remember that. Okay, count A only counts cells that have data, whether it is a text or a number. Let's say I put here a 0, and there you go. Okay, let's count and count A. I hope you understand about this one. Okay, next. And we have this mean and maximum number. A very simple one. Mean and maximum is very simple. Okay, so I want to know the minimum average in here and the maximum numbers from this data. It's very simple also. Okay, maybe I put it in maybe this side. Because I don't design anything. Okay, I just type this based on whatever I like. Okay, so let's say I put here as minimum first. Minimum also similar with other aggregate formula. Just type equal min for minimum. Okay, minimum. So let's say I choose from data 1, press enter, 0. That's the minimum number. So what about the maximum number? Similar. Equal max. Okay, this time, you see, this time I did not choose 1 by 1 cell, but I'm doing range selection. I selected from here until here, even though in this argument, it shows number, etc., etc., etc. That means in average sum, count A, minimum, maximum, you can do this kind of selection. Enter. So now the highest number is 60. Let's say if I change the minimum number to become 6, it change. Okay, the whole set of data change. Okay, so that is minimum and maximum number. Okay, very simple one. Next, about the text function. Okay, about our text function. Okay, so text function consists of concatenate and text join. Concatenate, purpose of concatenate is to combine two texts. And the purpose of text join is to combine two texts and add specified delimiter to the data. Okay, what does that mean by that? Okay, this one is like the simple formula. Formula, and this part is text function. Okay, let's say text function here. I zoom in out a little bit. I zoom in a little bit. Okay, maybe in here I will type start and end. Okay, let's say start on January, end on September, maybe. So now if I use concatenate, guys, concatenate, it have a shorter sibling. Okay, shorter sibling they call as concate. Okay, this is the shorter C-O-N-C-A-T-E, concate. This is the shorter form of concatenate, because previously concatenate quite long to pronounce, so they make it as concatenate. Okay, let's say I put here as equal. I type as concatenate. Okay, you see, we got concate and concatenate. Both have similar function. Okay, I just concatenate, okay, this is my text 1, comma, and this is my text 2. Enter. It becomes Jan and Sep. It combined. Let's say if you want to put space between Jan and Sep, no, you cannot put space between Jan and Sep. Okay, you cannot put space between Jan and Sep. Oh, if I want to put dash, by using concatenate or concate, you cannot do that. So then how? You can use text join. Okay, you can use text join. Equal text join. Okay, text join. First, it asks for delimiter. Okay, my delimiter will be dash, quote, dash, quote. You have to put double quote to tell your Excel that is a string. Comma, ignore if empty. Yeah, ignore. I will ignore if it is empty. Comma, text 1 is January here. Comma, text 2 is September here. It becomes like this. This is text join and concatenate. Okay, text join you can add something, delimiter between this data. Oh, maybe some of you say, oh, Nizam, we can use, we can put ampersand. Yeah, you can use ampersand. But now we are talking about formula. Okay, you can use whatever method you want. Okay, next. Left, right, mid function. Left, right, mid. As the name suggested, the formula is very direct and straightforward. Straightforward. Yeah, mid, left, right. Yeah. Okay, example. I have some data here. Maybe here, the data started like this. Okay. Maybe here I got JAN, January. Maybe then I have FEB, February. Okay, then I have MAR, much. Okay, in this case, I want to separate this by using formula, guys. I want to separate this by using formula. I know out there, maybe there are people suggest, hey, Nizam, if you use this one, why not go to data? Why not go to text to column? And it can help you to solve this in less than a minute. Yeah, guys, you can do this. You can use this method, but it only works once. If you have data that updated every day, you have to do it again and again and again and again. That's why we are using formula. Okay, so now I want to use what you call it here. I start with left first. Left. Okay. Here I use left. Okay, and here I will use mid. Oh, plus pula equal mid, and here I will use right, RGHT. There's no wrong, only right. Okay, so to use left is very simple. Anything from your left, from the text left, equal left, left. This is the text, comma, I want to take 3 characters from the left, 3, because I want to take JAN. Enter, there's your JAN. Okay, I put 3 because J1, 2, 3, N. Mid is very simple, equal MID for mid. Okay, this is the text, comma, start number. Okay, now you have to count by yourself. You want to take the February, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Started at number 4. 3 characters. Because FEB. Enter, you take out FEB. And right, similar with left, but it is right. Right, this is a text, comma, 3. Because 3, 1, 2, 3, MAR, pump, separated. Okay, that's why I'm using this one. And again, guys, if somebody tells you, oh, Nizam, this one can be done by using text to column, guys. But text to column only for one single formula, one single data. If you have data that updated every day, you have to redo your text to column again and again and again and again. By using this formula, you only do it once and you put the data in the table, then it will insert automatically. Believe me. Okay, don't waste your time. Okay, so now, next, text function. Okay, we got upper, lower, proper function. This one most of people will ask. They will ask for upper. Not upper. Okay. Lower. Okay. And another one is proper. Very simple. Okay. Because sometimes people ask, hey Nizam, can I convert the name? I want to write a Sid. In the Sid, all have to be in capital letters. Yeah, but the name like very suka hati. Here name is Ali. Can. And then suddenly we got B, B, I, N. Improper method, then A, B, U. Okay, so now I want to make all of this data, all of that text in upper capital letters. Then use equal U, P, P, E, R. Upper, pump, text, pump. There you go. Okay, in words, I know it have icon that you can click and it will show everything become upper, but in here no. But the downside of this part is you have to do it in new column lah. You have to do in different column, right? You cannot do it in the same column here. Okay, unless if you're using Power Query, that one is another story. Okay, lower equal LOWR, lower, text all become lowercase. Proper, all will become properly. Okay, so it will write the text in proper manners. Ali bin Abu. Now Ali bin Abu all capital. Lower Ali bin Abu all in small capital letters, in small letters, but in proper all in Ali bin Abu. That's a very simple formula that you can try out there. Okay, so next, that is about text function. Okay, for text function, we have, okay, concatenate and text join, left, mid, right, upper, lower, proper. Yeah. Nizam, is there any formula to count how many characters do we have here? Yeah. I just add one more. Equal len. Len will calculate how many characters do you have in the data. Equal len. Just go to the name and we counted 11 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It will also calculate the space between text and also spaces after your tags. Okay, len will calculate every single characters, even though space. Good. Now, next. Okay, text function, date and time function. This one quite nice. Date and time, we got today and we got now function. Today and now is good for tracking. You want to do invoice edging, you want to do project edging. Yeah, you can do that. This one is date and time function. Date and time. Okay, for date and time is very simple, very nice. So I also like this one. Okay, let's say, what is today? What is today's date? It's very simple. Equal to day. Guys, look at this formula today. There is no argument at all. As I tell you, some formula, they need argument. Some formula don't need argument. Then, if you don't need argument, what do? Just close the bracket, enter. This is the date for today, which is 6th of January of 2025. And guys, this date will change based on your PC date. That means if your PC date change, your system date change, this date will change. Today. Okay. Another one. This function's name today. There's no tomorrow. Don't try tomorrow. Oh, Nizam, we try tomorrow, but there's no. You want to know about tomorrow? Tomorrow, just add 1 here. You want to know about tomorrow, right? You want to know about tomorrow? Just plus 1. That is tomorrow. Okay. Oh, how about 7 days later? Oh, how about, if there's so many how about I'll show you this. 7 days later. Okay, here video. 7 days later, 14 days later, and then 21 days later, 28 days later. That's a zombie movie. Okay, so what about this one? You just 7 days after the date. You don't want to, because you don't want to to calculate manually, right? Just plus 7, enter. Now just these are the dates. Settle. Okay. This is 7 days after today, 14 days after today, 21 days after today, 28 days after today. So if you change your date here, let's say your date here, let's say you open your file on 10th of 2nd of 2025. Okay. Everything changed. Oh, sorry. This one did not change because this one still uses the same formula. But if you change the formula, they change your date. So if you want to see my date change, yes. See you tomorrow. Okay. But I don't want to see tomorrow. I want to show you now. So another one is equal now. Now is a little bit more function where it shows you data about date and time. Date include the time. Okay, so if you have data which is time sensitive, yeah, use this one. This one got no time. It will show 0, 0. But this one got times. Okay, so that's different between now and today. Okay, palm. Okay, date and time function. Date, time value, and stuff. Okay, date. You know about date, right? Date consists of year, okay, month, and day. Okay, so there's a formula that we call as date to build a date equal date. Okay, let's say the year is 2025. Okay, the month is 4, the day is 17. No, it's 7. 17. Okay, equal date. Okay, this your year, comma, this your month, comma, this your day. Enter. That is a date. To build a date, do not use this method. Oh, Nizam, I can use text join. Oh. Okay. Equal text join. Text join. Oh, delimiter will be the dash. Good. Okay. A comma, true, comma, first will be the date. Okay, the day, comma, the month, comma, the year, bracket, enter. Oh, Nizam, this is the date. Guys, this is not a date. Whoever tells you that this is a date, this is not a date. You know why? Because it aligned to your left. You see my date here? It aligned to my right. All of my dates will align to your right. That's why, guys, please, 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 do not change alignment of your data. whoever asks you to change alignment of the data, let's say in your company, if somebody asks you to change alignment, they say it looks beautiful, fire them. Okay, this is not a date. You cannot use text join to create a date. Guys, date have one problem. You cannot start. You remember I showed you that we can start formula with plus, minus, alias, and equal. But date, time-based formula cannot be started with minus. See, date here, comma here, month here, comma here, day here. No, this is not because of the width is not enough. This is because you are writing a wrong format of date. You start your formula with minus. That's why it shows that. Okay, good. Now, I hope you understand about this. Okay, about time. Yeah, we also have time formula. So time also, we need hour. Okay, we need our minutes. Okay, and we also need our second. You see, guys, I separate all of this into different columns. Remember, we work by column. Let's say 3 hours, 45 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay, the formula is still the same, equal time. Okay, equal time. All right, time. This will be your hour, comma. This will be your minutes, comma. This will be your second, comma. There you go. That is your time. That is your time. Okay, not by changing your number format and top of here. Okay, all right. So that is time. All right. Next, DATEDIF function, network-based function. Okay, DATEDIF function is actually a function that taken out by Excel because it is actually a legacy formula that used by Lotus 1, 2, 3. Who knows? They know. Okay, so this is start date. Okay, this is the end date. Okay, end date. So here, I want to know how many years. Okay, I want to know how many years by using DATEDIF. Okay, guys, I advise to you, Microsoft also advised to us not to use this formula anymore because formula did not manage to track the functionality of this DATEDIF because this DATEDIF came from Lotus 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2nd of 2019, 2018, yeah. Maybe here will be the date for today. I want to know how many years are there. Okay, if I use equal, DATED, there's no suggestion for your formula DATEDIF. But if you want to use, you just type DATEDIF, bracket, okay? So your start date, comma, your end date, comma, put Y. Y for year. Pump, it shows 6 years. Okay, but Microsoft suggested a new formula, which is year fraction. Okay, a formula that we can use to replace DATEDIF. Okay, let me show you how to use this year fraction. Equal YEAR, year fraction. Okay, your start date, comma, your end date, comma, basis, I will use US 0. Okay, and then bracket. Enter, it shows a 6.9277 something. Okay, compared to this one, this will show 6.9. And how to know this is how many years? We round it up. Okay, we round it up. Whether using integer formula, int, integer formula. Okay, it will show you 6. Okay, it will show you 6. So how to know how many years? This one. By this one more accurate compared to this one. Okay, because the DATEDIF you cannot determine which function which area or which type of date that you want to use. Okay, we have 15 minutes more. I have to go faster. That's one. Okay, good. Now, guys, oh, I hurt my elbow. Okay, another one is network, guys. Network days. You know, network days is very, very nice. Network days. Network days is very, very nice. It is much better because nowadays we know where's your cuti, when is your holiday, when is your weekend. It only calculates days that is, it only calculates dates that is not a holiday, not weekend or not holiday. Let's say 1st of 2025. Okay, until 14th of 1st of 2025. You know how many days are there? 14 days. Right. Normally, people want to know what days are these. How many days are between these two dates? You know what they do? They will use this one. Okay. Here, this one minus this one, and then plus 1. Ta-da! Oh, 14 days. Guys, this is improper method. Because what if about holiday? If you want to include holiday in your calculation, you have to use equal net work days. This is your start date, comma. This is your end date, comma. You see, it asks for your holiday. If you have list of holiday, select your list of holiday like that. But in this case, I don't have any holiday. Okay, let's say I have my holiday in this area. It's okay, I just ignore the holiday first. Oh, no, I just type holiday here. Oh, yo. Okay, I just type here as holiday. HOLIDAY, holidays. Okay. I think I typed it wrongly. Holiday. Holiday. Betul. Okay, on 1st of 2025, there's a holiday. And on, yeah. Okay, for here, I only have one holiday between the dates, I use this one, equal net work days. Okay, start date, comma, end date. And here I put a comma, and I select this as a holiday. Enter. 9 days only. It minus your weekend and your first holiday. Let's say second also holiday. 8 days. That's why you have to use network days. Okay, it depends. There's sometimes when you ask for payment, they will tell you, oh, it is 14 work days. 14 work days, you use network days. If they just say 14 days, that means 14 days, you have to use the normal method. Ta-da! Okay, next, I have to go faster a little bit. Next. Now, logical function. Logical function consists of if statement and or not. Okay, if statement is very simple. Okay, this one, logical. Okay, logical, we start with if. I cannot go details on this one, but you can see lah. Okay, let's say here's a person. Name is Ali. Another person name is Mutu. Another person name is Lim. Okay, so here Ali, he wrote true. True stated that he finished the work. Mutu false because he haven't finished the work. Lim true because he also finished the work. So I use equal if. If tab. If logical test. Here, comma, value if that is true. Issue, work done. Comma, if false, pending. That's all. Enter. Work done. When I drag this formula down, Mutu is pending. Okay, let's say in Lim, he got false. Pending. Ali, also false. Pending. Let's say he typed something else. Siap kerja, example. It shows error. We only need false and true only. Now, guys, okay. If anyone teach you to use if or nested if, guys, it is outdated already. Nested if outdated already. Find a better method of using if. Let's say you have marks, you want to validate that mark, you want to specify those marks based on certain criteria. Don't use multiple if anymore. It is headache. Okay. Now, I want to use and. Okay. This one is if. I want to use and. 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 What is and? And. Oh, you. I forget to type. Okay. And. Equal A and D. And. And. Logical one. Okay. Okay. If they want, okay. No. Here, I will type it number here. Equal and. Logical one. Comma. Logical two. Comma. Logical three. Enter. It shows false. Because all is false. Let's say if here is true. Okay, all done. All is true, then it shows true. There is and. And means if all is true, all is true. Baru di true, then it goes to true. If you use or is a little bit different. Because or Or means if one of these data is true, it is true. Or, okay, example here, I put here as false. Your N become false, your all still true. Here false, your N still false, your all will true. And if all is false, then all become false. Wow. And what about not? What about not? Equal not. Okay, change false to true or true to false. Wow, it just reverse vice versa. Okay, this is logical. It shows only one. Sorry, equal not here. Like Malay said, not is cakap pusing. U-turn banyak. Selalu tukar. Okay, because it shows your all from false to become true. Let's say here, I type this one as a true. It becomes false. Walao. Okay, logical doesn't seem logic. Don't worry about logic. Okay, next. The lookup function. This one is nice. What time we have? How many hours? Only 10 minutes. I hope. Okay, I hope this helped. Okay, we got VLOOKUP, we got HLOOKUP, we got XLOOKUP. Guys, VLOOKUP means vertical lookup. Vertical lookup. HLOOKUP means horizontal lookup. XLOOKUP means not looking for your X. It's look data in X-axis. And don't ask me, Nizam, why there is no Y lookup? If there is Y lookup, there won't be answer. There's always be question because people keep on asking, why lookup? We don't want Y lookup. We want to look up only. Okay, let me explain to you about this. Okay, vertical lookup first. Okay, vertical lookup. Then sometimes I know we got problem to know in Nizam, what should I use? Okay, should I use lookup? Should I use lookup or should I use HLOOKUP or VLOOKUP? At the end of the day, I never look up. I just go to lookup. Okay, I type here as a data here. I type JAN here, FEB here, MAR here, 3. I should be okay lah, 3. And a little bit of data here, maybe equal RAN, ran between data 10, 80 pump, like this. Okay, so remember guys, in this data, I got 2 head, okay? The first part is the month here. The second part is this area. This area I type as item. Okay, item 01. Okay, I got item 1, item 2, item 3, 0, 5. Okay. So I will color this header so that you can see. Okay, so you can see the color. You see the difference, Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, yo. Apa saya tekan? Okay, done. Sorry, a wrong color. Okay, purple. Okay, you see. If I want to use VLOOKUP, we started with VLOOKUP. Okay, I want to look up for the item. Okay, I want to look up for item 1. So I'm going to use VLOOKUP. You know why? Because you see, we are looking for item 1, right? And my item 1 sorted or arranged in vertical manners. So use VLOOKUP. But now, Nizam, I want to know item 1 for January. I know you want to know about January, but you will know answer for January based on item 1. Okay. So now in this case, based on item 1 sorted or stored in vertical manner. So use VLOOKUP equal VLOOKUP, pump. Okay, lookup value will be this one, pump. Okay, comma, table array will be your lookup value with the data that you want. Even though you want January, you have to choose all. Because maybe today you want January, maybe tomorrow you want February. Okay, a comma, column index number. Okay, this time, because you want to know the answer for January, right? From this table, January is in column number 1, column number 2. Don't calculate from A, from this red area here. 1, 2. I just type number 2. Comma, true or false? Whoever joined the session now, remember this. Whoever tells you to use 0, don't follow them. Because in that question, it asks for true or false. Is there any true? Is there any zero? If you tell me zero means false, does that mean one is true? How about two? How about three? How about four? Guys, this yang zero or one, these are all old method which is used by plotters 1, 2, 3. Don't use zero. Use people use false. Why? When I ask, why do you use false? They say, oh, because I want exact match. Guys, if anyone tells you, you use false because you want exact match, guys, I can read exact match. But why false? If you want to know why false, join my session. Contact XL Academy. Say marketing. Okay? Yeah, so because I cannot explain it here. Because it's quite long explanation. Okay? It needs sample here and there. But now in this case, I just false. Not because I want exact match. I'm looking for false, not because I want exact match. You choose false because you want exact match. I choose false, not because I want exact match. Okay, we are two different persons. We have two different purposes. I type here as enter, pump, that's the show. This is VLOOKUP. I change it to become 4 for the 7. I change it to become 5, there's nothing. Okay, here, I change to become 2, they become January. Oh, Nizam, how about February? Let's say if February, okay, you know, number 2 here give you for January, right? Guys, I have a better method than this. This is only for preview purposes. You want to know more about this? Join my session. Wow, second marketing. So now February is number 3 lah. Because why? 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, what about HLOOKUP? Okay, what about HLOOKUP? Okay, in HLOOKUP, because we are looking for January, means my lookup here is the month. My lookup here is the month. Okay, my lookup is month. Item 1. Because I'm looking for month. Month sorted, month stored in horizontal. So we use equal HL, HLOOKUP. HLOOKUP. So lookup value will be my Jan here, comma, table array will be this time. You see the difference? Okay, you see the difference? If you realize the difference, in HLOOKUP, I will just started from January. But in VLOOKUP, I will just only started from item 01. Okay, comma, because I want to know January, right? And item number 1. Item number 1 is in row number 2. Row number 1, row number 2. Realize? VLOOKUP, I calculate the column. HLOOKUP, calculate by the row. Number 2. Comma, same like previous one. I use false, not because I want exact match, because of other reason. Enter, it shows you 10. Because this one is for item 1. Okay, so let's say if for item 2, how? If for item 2, then how? Guys, don't worry. I have other method to solve this also. Item 2 means 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, this is only for preview purposes, okay? Don't worry. All right. Oh, okay, done. Guys, what about XLOOKUP? Let's say here I got my total. Here I got my total. And here I got my ranking. Ranking, also the one that I will teach you in my session. But in this learning hour, 1 hour is not enough time to show you everything. But I hope if you want to learn more, then we can go for, you can contact SL Academy. Okay, equal rank, rank. I use normal rank here, the numbers here, there, here, comma, here, this ascending. Okay, good, enter. Okay, so here. Okay, I want to use XLOOKUP. Then how? Okay, because you want to know what is the item that ranked as number 1. Okay, item that ranked as number 1. In this case, I know I can read item rank number 1 is item 3, but how to go to here? You cannot use VLOOKUP because you are looking for rank. Rank is here at the end of the data, but you cannot find backward. There are people who main tipu, they bring this part, bring it to front. If you do that, join the class. Okay, now I want to know the item. Okay, XLOOKUP, disclaimer. XLOOKUP only available for Microsoft Excel 2021 and also Microsoft Excel 365. Whoever used Google Sheet, you have XLOOKUP. Whoever used 2019, 2016, tak ada. I'm so sorry about that. You have to use other formula. Okay, here, in this case, my lookup value is this one, comma, lookup array means I want to look up my rank where? I want to look up my rank over here, comma, return array. Where is my return array? My items here. All of like, if not found, match mode, search mode, that one I can ignore because that one is optional. Enter, it shows you item 3. Oh, what if I want to know item number 2? There, item number 4. What if 4? 4 is item number 1. Number 3, item number 2. So let's say you want to sort 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, you don't sort your data. I don't sort my data. Please do not sort your data. I'm not a fan of sorting data. Okay, I'm not a fan of sorting data. Okay, if you like to sort your data, it's up to you. I don't like to sort my data. If I change my data in here, you see, everything's changed. That's how it works. Ooh, nice, huh? Okay, XLOOKUP, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP. Conclusion. What is the importance of Excel? You have to master few formula key to have good knowledge to bring you good answer. And you can enhance your productivity, and it can be a good tool for decision making. Guys, remember this. If you know how to do complicated formula, doesn't mean you are good. If you are able to create a formula that is so simple that other people can continue your work, that is the best Excel developer. Okay, so that is for my session now. I will pass back my mic to Adib. Okay, Adib, take the floor.
All right.
Mana?
Thank you, Mr. Nizam. So let me share my screen. Okay. So again, thank you, Mr. Nizam, for the excellent presentation. Now, let's take a moment to collect if there are any questions from the participants. So while we're waiting for the questions, as for the video recording for this session, it will be available on our YouTube channel at Cell Academy Malaysia by tomorrow. Now, let me inform you about our upcoming training sessions. If you are interested in enrolling in one of these courses, please contact us. So this is all the courses in January 2025. We have Microsoft Power Query with AI tools, data cleansing and processing. It is a confirmed session. And we have Microsoft Excel basic level essentials with AI tools by Mr. Nizam himself. Also a confirmed session. And then on February 2025, we have Microsoft Power BI with AI tools, data analysis, and visual reporting. It's also a confirmed sessions. All right, it seems like there is no questions from the participant. Let's conclude our session for today. Thank you all for the participation and have a great day. Once again, thank you, Mr. Nizam. All right, goodbye, everyone.